California becomes the first state to mandate later start times at public schools. All right, here we go. California is set to become the first state to require later start times for some public schools after Governor Gavin Newsom signed legislation into law Sunday. The new law will be implemented over time and will eventually mandate middle schools to start no earlier than 8 a.m. They were starting earlier than that? Holy, when were they starting? To just sleep over at the school, for crying out loud. Earlier than 8. I consider this show starts at 10 a.m. my time. I consider this a morning show to show you where I'm at. In fact, guys, in 2020, I'm flirting with the idea of pushing back the start time. Let me know your thoughts on that as well, by the way. I'm thinking of starting Get Your News On with Ron a little later. The advantage of starting earlier is that, I still have other stuff going on in the day. So if I have something I have to go to, if I have to go to a studio or an audition or something like that, I'm still able to do the show. And maybe I just have to end it a little earlier. The disadvantage is it's freaking early. This morning I was like, I'm not going to be ready in time. Fortunately for me, Chaos Agent 11 wanted some mic time. He's like, I have to tell them about my, I was like, all right, dude, you're on. So fortunately, he gave me a little more time to get ready. Otherwise, it would have been rough. But so California is set to become the first state, to require later start times. All right, no earlier than 8 a.m. and high schools to begin no earlier than 8:30 a.m. The new times must be in effect by the start of the 2022-2023 school year. I am for it. Why was school starting before 8 a.m. anywhere, first of all? And 8:30, just as good. When I was in school, it started at 8:20. That's when classes started. That's plenty early. That is plenty early. And if you're worried that school's ending too late, just have shorter school days, all right? Cut out some of the unnecessary stuff in school days. They have a lot of padding in the school days, so just cut some of that out. Cut out some of the study halls, some of the free periods. Just cut that stuff out. There's no reason for school to start before 8 a.m. anywhere. That's just ridiculous. There is such a bias towards morning, like morning people. You know what I mean? And if you're a morning person, don't take offense. I don't understand you, but it takes different strokes. Hey, I'm a night owl. I've always been a night owl. I'll always be a night owl. When I was a kid, I hated getting up. I hated it. I hated going to school. And my parents were like, well, you better get used to it because when you're older, when you're an adult, you're going to have to get up at 6 a.m. every day. And I said, no, I'm not, Mom and Dad. No, I'm not. And they said, yeah, you will. And I was like, I bet you I won't. I should have put some money on that bet. I should have put some. They're like, you're going to have a job and you're going to have to, I don't know. Some jobs, i.e. being a comedian, you don't have to get up early. I don't know, Mom and Dad. I think I won. Although at various times in my life, I would have been proven wrong. At one point, I had a morning show for a hot minute in Nashville, Tennessee. I did have to get up early for that. Morning, I had to get up at like 5 for that stuff. Morning show, I don't know how they do it. Anyway. So yeah, I see I don't have any opposition to this. That seems totally normal. I don't know why they were ever starting earlier than that. That's ridiculous. That is beyond ridiculous that they were starting earlier to that.
Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. An article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make it our own. Get your